As John was put in prison, Jesus went into Galilee proclaiming the good news of God. Mark chapter 1, verse 14. Do you remember being 16 years old? I know we might be trying to forget. I know there's parts that I don't care to remember. But I do remember my summer that I was 16. I was really excited because I had applied to work at Camp Arnold up in the Pacific Northwest as a maintenance crew member. And I had it all planned out. I wanted to work maintenance crew that summer, the following summer, and the summer I turned 18, I wanted to hopefully become the maintenance crew chief. And the reason, being very honest, was simple. I was really intimidated to work with the kids. I wanted to be helpful, I wanted to be at camp, I wanted to serve, but I was scared to be on that front line, to have the direct responsibility for those kids. And so, about a month out, I got a call from the divisional youth secretary who told me that he would not hire me to work on the maintenance crew. In fact, he said to me, "Sam, I won't hire you for any position at camp this summer. What I will hire you for is to be a part of this traveling vacation Bible school team that we're putting together." This team was going to travel across the division over 6 weeks, and every week they would do a different vacation Bible school at that core we were at for the week. I'll be honest, I was pretty devastated. I really liked my plan, I knew what I wanted to do, and this was a deviation. And so I called a mentor. I kind of explained the situation, and he happened to know the two men who were going to be leading this team that I could be on. And he told me that I was a fool not to seize the opportunity, telling me that these two leaders would be fantastic role models and influences in my life. So I took the job. That summer definitively changed my life. That summer, under the influence and discipleship of those two men, I discovered a passion for leading children and adults to Christ. I discovered a craving for the Holy Spirit to move and influence my heart and mind, and a recognition that God's call on my life wouldn't always line up with my plans or desires. Something that has been certainly helped prepare me, at least, for officership now. I recognize today that the call to serve on that team was a divine appointment in my life. Not for me to serve the kingdom, but for me to be discipled and transformed more into the image of Christ. Mark chooses, before any major teaching or event in Jesus' public ministry, to first give us the call of Simon, Andrew, James, and John. This is an intentional choice by Mark, and we give it notice because it's a departure from the grandiose emphasis of the prior 15 verses. You see, Mark believes that the announcement and effecting of the kingdom includes the active participation of the people of God in God's mission. Thus, before any events are noted, Jesus calls his first disciples, who will accompany him throughout the entirety of his earthly ministry. Discipleship is a major emphasis for Mark, and the creation of a healthy Christian community takes precedence over teaching. When called, each of these disciples makes a radical and decisive choice. A choice to reorder their priorities, alter their plans, and put their trust in Jesus. And the call of the disciples is the same call Jesus gives to each and every one of us now. To surrender our plans, our dreams, our desires, and to walk the path he has for us.